The Big Lebowski turns 20 this year. That's right, guys. The Big Lebowski, it's a 1998 film directed by the Coen Brothers, who are the same people that gave us Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Fargo, True Grit, No Country for Old Men. They are directors that I have to say I am fans of. Sometimes they miss the mark, but The Big Lebowski is not one of those times. Although, when it first came out in 1998, it did receive very, very, very lukewarm reception from both critics and audiences alike. A lot of people thought that the film didn't really make sense, that it wasn't that funny, and that in the end it was just style over substance. And I disagree with that. I disagree with that 100%. The first time I saw this film, I thought it was good. But rewatching it, I was like, wow, I did miss a lot. But there was also something about the first time viewing it, and why I came back to it, in fact, was I thought I was missing something. Not because everyone was praising it, but because of the fact that I was always quoting it. There were always quotes that would come in my mind, just random moments. Or be like, let's go bowling, or, well, that's just like your opinion, man. Like, just so many quotes that it's like, oh my goodness, this movie's so quotable. And also just certain plot points, you're like, wow, that is really unique. And that's why, I would rewatch it. And I've rewatched it many times since. And it doesn't get old. It gets better, honestly, each time you watch it. And that's like the definition of a classic. It's aged well and it's rewatchable. It truly is a rewatchable film. The film, for those of you who don't know, it's about the Big Lebowski. He just goes by Lebowski sometimes, or the Dude for short. The Dude abides. And he gets ratcheted up into a identity crisis, because what happens is these two guys come to his apartment, pee on his rug, and just drown him in the toilet because they think that he is a billionaire. A billionaire. Come on, that's funny. That's funny. He's in an apartment, clearly, he's high, during this whole scene too, while it's happening. And so he gets mixed up into that, and then he actually has to see the billionaire Lebowski, who he got mixed up for, and they don't get along. They don't see eye to eye on things. And obviously there's bowling scenes. There's just a lot going on. Honestly, this is like the stoner version of Fargo. That's what I like to call it as. I mean, obviously, it's a film that can be appreciated by non-stoners, such as myself. But truth be told, it's a film that it has a lot of accessibility, because you can view it as a comedy with all the laughs, but you can also analyze the gorgeous cinematography by Roger Deakins, the perfect shots that go on, especially during the bowling scenes, how there are a lot of times where it will just follow the bowling ball. The hilarious dialogue, but also just witty, well-written dialogue by the Coen Brothers. I mean, John Goodman, this film is made, tailor-made for him. He is incredible. Just his stories about Vietnam and just how he relates to everything, including bowling. Steve Buscemi is also great in this, which is kind of funny because I saw this before I saw Boardwalk Empire. So it took me a little bit when watching Boardwalk Empire to, not think of Donnie. But this is a great film. It is well acted. It can be viewed as a comedy, but also like a drama with certain things that go on. It doesn't do that thing that a lot of comedies do where the first 2/3 are hilarious and the final act gets really serious. It's very comedy, drama, and it works to a T. And it's got a killer script. It also has a nice soundtrack. It's quotable. It just gets the job done in the end. And honestly, I would say the only flaw with this film is that when you think about it in retrospect, you think that it is great, but that it has a flaw or two. By that, I mean that there are a couple scenes here or there where it's they're great. Don't get me wrong, they are great. But in the end, it just kind of goes to it being convoluted. And that's not the worst thing in the world. I still love the movie a lot. But I think that it being convoluted does kind of damper it a bit. But just a bit, not enough for me to be like, oh, it's 4 out of 5 stars. Now, The Big Lebowski, it is a great movie. I love it. And I'll be giving The Big Lebowski, you ready for this? A 4.75 out of 5-star rating. Or if there's a hot sauce, got the good old Tabasco rating. This film is great. If you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, I would definitely recommend it. If you didn't like it the first time, that's fine. I would say rewatch it because there are a lot of lines and a lot of plot points that they just stick with you, and then they get better each time you watch it. And you'll pick up on little things also with the symbolism and everything, which in a comedy, that's kind of hard to find. So The Big Lebowski, guys, did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys.